Hi everybody. This is the start of week 2, and I always do my weight on Tuesdays. So this is the start of week 2 after my gastric bypass. I had my gastric bypass on Wednesday, May 8th at Sanford Hospital in Bismarck, North Dakota. It is a center of excellence under Dr. D. Dewing. And it's been good. The hospital stay really wasn't all that great, but my body was under stress, I guess, and it didn't exactly cooperate the greatest. And the nurses were very, very new on the floor. I mean, like just fresh out of school, under 25 years old. So things did not go the way they should have, or the way I thought they should have anyway. Week 1 started on Monday night for me when I started the liquid diet. I have not had a bowel movement since Monday afternoon. And I had the opportunity to go to gastric bypass group therapy tonight. And I asked a lot of questions. And I'm really glad that I did. But I guess first I need to say my starting weight was 262. I was 240 when I went in. And when I jumped on the scale this morning, I was down to 237. So 40, 39, 38, 37. That's a 3-pound loss in a week. That's not much, but I'm okay with that. And my neighbor across the road, he said that he could tell in my face. So I don't know how he can tell in my face because I can't even, I have a ball fuzz in my hair. No, I don't. It's paper. A crazy woman. So I don't know how he can tell because I can't tell. But then I really don't give a crap either. So the doctor, I had a chance to, this group therapy session is the surgeon's nurse and the nutritionist in the same room. So that's the best way to go to therapy, and you get to ask all the questions you want. And you get to hear both sides of the coin, okay? Anyhow, I had a lot of really good stuff tonight. She said that because she said that even though I was on a liquid diet, my body would still produce waste. And between all the pain drugs that I had while I was in the hospital, and the hydrocodone that I still take 2 doses of, that is probably going to have problems with constipation. And she told me she wanted me to go home. She said she knows that I'm not supposed to start the puree diet until tomorrow. But she told me she wanted me to go home and she wanted me to have some yogurt. Not strawberry, not blueberry, nothing like that, because it has seeds in it and it can get stuck in the suture line and can cause problems. So I said, okay, I'll do that. And I told her that I'm still passing a lot of gas, so I'm not really worried about the fact that I have not pooped yet. But if I don't go by Friday, I'm going to the doctor because there's something wrong. She said that I needed to wait until May 24th, which would be my 2-week checkup, and start my other vitamins. Like my other vitamins being, I'm on Bariatric Pal, Bariatric Plus diet, the multivitamin. I would need to start my calcium on the 24th, and on the 24th I also need to start my biotin again because of the stress. My hair is starting to kind of fall out, and it's like I reach up and run my fingers through my hair and I pull out a handful, and that's not good. I don't like that. But anyway, she said, I'm going to transition you tonight. I want you to go home and eat some yogurt. She said she wants me to try cocoa wheats first, or farina, cream of wheat, something like that first. Applesauce, pudding, yogurt, and cottage cheese. And she wants me to drink half of my protein shake, which would be, because it's 11 ounces, that would be 5.5 ounces a piece. So that would be equivalent to a little over a half a cup. She wants me to drink a half a cup of my protein shake in the morning and half a cup at night. I told them that I was trying to wean myself off of the pain meds. That I'm taking them. I take it at night, but other than that, I don't take it during the day. And I went looking for, she said, liquid Tylenol. Well, I went looking for liquid Tylenol, and the only thing I can find was liquid Tylenol PM and liquid Tylenol cold and flu. And I don't need none of that. And she told me that I can take the Tylenol caplets, maximum dose 1,000 milligrams every 8 hours. She said she wanted me to drink 48 ounces of water, and that does not count my protein shake. And she said she wanted me to have 30 to 40 grams of protein a day, but not to go any higher than 60. So, those were my orders. I'm able to sleep in my bed. I started sleeping in my bed last night. And for some reason, I can't sleep on my left side. It hurts. But I can sleep on my right side. So I've been sleeping on my right side. I slept on my right side in bed last night. And I woke up in the middle of the night twice. And then I come in and laid down and took a nap this afternoon. About a 3-hour nap. And I laid again on my right side. And I slept good. I got up 3 hours later. I'm starting to figure out what it feels like to be full. Because I wasn't feeling that. I told her that not last night, but the night before. You two kitties, stop fighting over there. That a couple of nights ago that I had made my protein water like I always do. And I had a half a cup of Jell-O. And I went to sit up straight. I was laying in my recliner. And I went to sit up so I can go in and go to the bathroom. And I hiccuped and kind of burped. And there was stuff that come up with it. And she said that was my cue that I was probably full and starting to be over full. And I told her, that I backed off. And so I need to figure out what it feels like a little bit before that point. Whether my stomach gets really tight and it hurts. Or what. Especially now that I'm introducing more solid food. I don't want to spit up. Basically, and that's what it is. Spitting up. I have my Facebook page, and it's public. So, if you ever want to look me up on Facebook, my name is Angie, Angie, Mayberry, Mayberry, Santos, Santoes. Or TOS, sorry. Anyway, I had gotten a private message from somebody that knows me and my wife both. And this person informed me that, just like my wife, I took the easy way out. And it pissed me right off. I was mad. And I went, and my voice of reason has always been my son-in-law, Chris. He's amazing for it. And I went and had a conversation with him. And I told him, I said, I just had a full gastric bypass. If I ever get so small that I look like I'm sick and I look horrible, I want you to say something. I said, and Chris, I never told you guys, I told my son Chris, I never told anybody why I made the decision that I did. So, and I told him about somebody telling me that I took the easy way out. And here's my rationale for you. The people that choose to have a gastric bypass or a gastric sleeve, even a gastric band, any kind of weight loss situation, surgery, they choose to make that choice. That is not only their choice to make, but they are most definitely not taking the easy way out. Because taking the easy way out would be to continue doing what they were doing and land themselves in the grave. The grave is the easy way out. And it definitely could have been for me. The first time I met with Dr. Dewing in July of 2018, I never thought I'd qualify. Because I was only 80 pounds overweight. How the hell am I going to qualify for a big surgery like that? Being only 80 pounds overweight. I didn't think my insurance company would cover it. Until about 3 months later, when we did my routine labs. My routine labs showed that my kidney function was a 68%. They start dialysis at a 30. Your two kidneys together run at 100%. So, at a 68%, each of my kidneys was running on a 34. And on a 30, they start dialysis. So I was about this far from landing on a dialysis machine. I had to take 80 milligrams of Lasix to be able to pee because I couldn't pee. I hadn't peed in 2 days. My blood pressure was up and down and all over the place. Anywhere between 155 over 79 to 155 over 90 and 117 over 68. Anywhere between there. My A1C bounced between a 5.6 and a 6.2. So I was on metformin, off, on, off, on, off. And it couldn't make up its mind. Sometimes I'd be on 500 milligrams. Sometimes I'd be on 1,000. Sometimes I wouldn't be on anything at all. It's taken 80 milligrams of atorvastatin because my triglycerides were 350. And my cholesterol was 320. No, that's not right. It was like 2 something. No, maybe it was 300, something like that. I had started having chest pains in 2014 periodically. I'd have chest pains. And so I was taking an aspirin a day. I have asthma, and I was on 3 different inhalers, plus nebulizer treatments. I had bronchitis at least 3 times a year. Fighting pneumonia, I had pneumonia twice in the last year. It was time for change. The easy way out for me would have been to not do anything and take the grave. That would have been the easy way out. But what about my kid? Chelsea has autism. Autism does not disappear overnight. And her father has a drug problem, a nasty one. So he is not fit to be in her life. The only person that kid has is me. And I can't take care of her if I don't take care of myself. Is there vanity involved? Not really. Yeah, sure. I'd like to be a hell of a lot skinnier, but am I using it to go tag a man? No. Because I married a woman. I don't have to deal with man drama and cheating and whatever. I don't have to deal with that because I married a woman. I married for emotional maturity, emotional security, emotion. It was an emotional reason. Had nothing to do with anything physical. And I think that's the hardest part for people to comprehend. You know, everybody has their opinions, and I get that. But you know what? I'm drawing the line in the sand. Because I don't have time for that crap. And if somebody loves us for who we are and cares about us, wants to be a part of our life, and genuinely is there for everything that's going on, wouldn't they want the best for us instead of telling us we're taking the easy way out? That's not somebody I want in my life. So I kicked her out. And I just made a comment on my Facebook page. You know what? I'm marking this journey. I'm posting it because you know what? It's a celebration of life. Life needs to be celebrated. Not very often in life do you get a chance to do something over. Not very often do you get a chance to take control. Well, guess what? I took control. This is my life. This is the way I want it to go. And people will either follow suit and be okay with it or not. But I told people, I said, I done this on purpose. I'm not out someplace doing drugs and being stupid. And I darn sure don't got cancer. I did this on purpose. And I've had so many people tell me that they're proud of me. But you know, when it all comes down to it, the only one that mattered is my children. And my son-in-law come up to me today and he says, you know, Mom, he said, I support this decision 100%. This is the best present you could have ever given yourself. He said, and no, he said, shit's going to get real here in the next couple of months. Things are going to be really, really crazy. He said, but no matter what, I'm in the background cheering for you. And I'm proud of you. And I support you. Michaela supports you. And Chelsea does too. And I needed to hear that. Because in the grand scheme of things, nobody else matters. So, I don't know. That's my update, I guess. I'm comfortable. Sorry, I'm on my bed. I'm comfortable. So I will come and update. Maybe this weekend I'll do an update. After I try new foods and whatever. I've been craving a bean burrito. And I asked the nutritionist tonight, I was like, so, can I ever have tortillas again? She told me, she says, yeah, you can have tortillas at week 3. She said, you can have peanut butter at week 3 too. And I'm like, wow. She said, the refried beans are going to be really, really bold on your pouch. She said, so I would wait until after you know for a fact that you can handle your cottage cheese first. And I was just amazed. Tempted to go someplace and just buy refried beans from some Mexican restaurant. Just because the Mexican restaurant always makes them the best. And they're always pureed. Most definitely. There's no chunks up in that. So, I don't know. This journey has definitely been interesting. My buddy across the cul-de-sac said that he could tell that I've dropped weight. He said, "You look skinnier." And I'm like, I don't feel it. But once I come home and got on the scale and seen that I lost 3 pounds in a week, then I was like, oh, okay. But I guess other people are gonna see it on me before I see it on myself, and that's okay too, I suppose. But I'll post tomorrow. I had yogurt tonight. I had a 4-ounce container and I ate about 3/4 of it, and I'm full. My stomach hurts. I'm full. So, and I still have my vitamin to take, and I have to wait another half an hour before I can take my vitamin because I don't want to shove all the yogurt through. So, I need the enzymes or whatever from it. So, oh, my hives. They look a lot better, don't they? I still have them all over my legs. And they were saying that they thought it had something to do with the hospital linen. And these hives are the only places these hives are is where I wash myself with this bacterial hospital soap. So, and I did it more this time than what I normally would, because in my normal surgeries, I've only washed like the morning of. Well, this time I washed the night before, and then I turned around and washed the morning of. And I think I just left too much. I left some kind of residue or didn't get it rinsed off good enough or something. I did not take my shower today, but I'll take it tomorrow. I washed my hair. That was good enough. I washed my hair just so I can go to group. I'm so proud of myself. I took a cruise. I backed my car out of the garage, took a cruise twice around the block, so I can make darn sure I didn't get hurt. And then I went up and I picked up my daughter and I said, you know what? I know it's only 2:00 and you still have an hour of school left and an hour bus ride home. But guess what? I need your help and you're coming home right now. So she was kind of mad at me because I was there to pick her up because I wanted some work done. But at the same time, she was grateful that she didn't have to ride the bus. So it feels good to just not have to do it all myself. And since she's emptied the dishwasher, she's loaded the dishwasher, emptied it. It needs to be loaded again, of course. And she's done 2 loads of laundry. And she put fresh kitty litter. I changed the kitty box. She put fresh kitty litter in the kitty box. And she's been helping pick her up around the house. Tomorrow I'm going to make her vacuum. And she's been kind of trying to take care of herself and take care of me too. She's been trying. I got to give her a little bit of credit. But damn, I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to pick up her dirty bloomers off the floor. And that's what I told her tonight. I said, I ain't picking up your underwear off the floor. Pick up your freaking underwear off the floor. I'm not doing it. I know I'm your mom and I love you, but I'm having a hard time bending over and I just ain't doing it. So she done it, and I'm proud of her for that. My son thinks I need to make a chore chart for her. That way she knows exactly how to help me. So, we'll see. Anyhow, I think that's all I got for now. I'm just babbling and rambling. I need to take my pain meds and I need to go to bed. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I did a lot of walking and I went to group and I did a lot of people skills and it was good. So, I love you. Have a good one.